huge coordinated monetary and fiscal policy easing out of the UK. What an interesting day to be in the UK, guys. We've had massive easing from the BOE this morning. They did an emergency 50 basis point rate cut, just like the Fed did last week. BOC also did a 50 basis point rate cut. And they also introduced some other more specific measures to try and help out businesses that might be affected by coronavirus by effectively making it easier for banks to lend. And then this afternoon, or around about midday, we have the UK budget and we're getting big fiscal stimulus. So the headlines you'll be seeing is 30 billion in fiscal stimulus coming to the UK. So that includes 5 billion for the NHS. Obviously, coronavirus is likely to put the NHS under a lot of pressure. There's going to be 7 billion for specific coronavirus measures. So that'll be stuff like tax breaks for vulnerable businesses, higher welfare spending on people that are maybe going to be put out of work or are more vulnerable to coronavirus, stuff like that really. So it's a coordinated package in the UK from the Bank of England and from the government. Why do countries want to coordinate the response between the Bank of England or between their central bank and their governments then? Well, it's seen that when you do these things together, it amplifies the positive effect on the economy. Now, traders are going to be hoping that we get such coordination in other countries, like in the Eurozone. So we have the ECB tomorrow, and we've also got all the Eurozone countries, and they're still bickering over what they want to do in terms of fiscal stimulus. Is the ECB going to do their own bazooka like we saw from the BOE today? Are the Eurozone countries going to come together and decide on some fiscal measures? We don't know yet, but unfortunately, the longer they wait, the more of a downside risk it is to the Eurozone economy. Are we going to see the same thing in the US? The Fed, they've already started emergency cutting rates, so I think we're going to see a lot more from the Fed. But what about the US government? Trump was talking about all these fiscal easing measures, but it looks like he just kind of created those ideas to prop up the stock market, and actually, there isn't much reality in them. They're kind of still in the conception phase, just going through Congress at the moment. We shall see, Guys, we are going to be all over these themes going forward. They're going to be very, very important for FX markets. Check us out, check out our memberships, and I'll see you in the next one.